Gonzaga's season comes to an end here in Las Vegas in the Elite Eight to UConn by a final of 82-54. A lot to unpack in this game, Alex. Shooting-wise, they didn't have it. Size-wise, disadvantage. And Drew Timme gets a fourth foul, and it just seemed to all crumble down from there.
Yeah, when you put those all together, it's not a recipe for success. And sometimes it's just not your night. We just saw one of the better three-point shooting teams in America just not be able to get them down tonight. And that when you can't do it, when you only make two in the entire game, you're not going to win many games, especially against a team like UConn, which was just lights out all evening long. And credit to them, they were the better team on the night. And those players in the locker room said it after that, they lost fair and square. No matter what, if you want to debate the Timme fouls, that really impacted the second half. UConn was the better team. And
it was a pretty somber locker room, as you can imagine, after this game. A lot of down faces, but also a lot to be proud of from this Gonzaga team.
It hurts. It hurts because we were 40 minutes away from making the Final Four after starting the year kind of rough, and people being down on us. I mean, we fought, scratched, clawed for everything, and we played our hearts out.
Obviously, it's an incredible feat, made to Elite Eight, but obviously we wish the season would continue on, and just a lot of shock right now, a lot of pain. I mean, it was a long season. The growth we made throughout the year was big time.
We weren't picked to make it this far, so we have a lot to be proud of, and no matter what, this doesn't define what our season was.
So Zags fans probably already looking forward to next season now, but what is the big takeaway you think from this Gonzaga basketball season we just witnessed here?
I think it's the resiliency of this program. They have a 5-3 start. They get blown out by Texas and Purdue, lose at the buzzer to Baylor. You're thinking, are they going to drop out of the top 25? Nope. Mark Few gets them, stabilizes the ship there. It's all good. Yeah, they lose a couple of conference games there, but they were able to get the conference tournament again. For the umpteenth time. They get a number 3 seed in the tournament. They make the Sweet 16 again. They make the Elite 8 team round again. And they were 40 minutes from a Final Four. Yeah, this was a heck of a ride, and I think that UCLA game summarizes it perfectly.
Yeah, you start off not so hot. You show fight, grit, and you ultimately have something that you're proud of. And that's exactly how the UCLA game went down. That's exactly how this season went down. If you told Mark Few at the beginning of the season, when they were having that rough start, that he would get to the Elite 8, he would probably take it every single time. And of course, this also marks the end of the Drew Timme era for Gonzaga, turning a new leaf, I should say, when it comes to this program.
You're probably losing the best player in program history. But the good news is, for the last 25 years, Mark Few has been so good about getting the next guy. And we know it's not going to be easy to replace Drew Timme. I don't think anyone will break his records in Gonzaga history or maybe even the NCAA Tournament history with what he did here this week.
It's disappointing. It's the end of a ride. And what makes a ride so special is the ups and the downs, the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes along with the ride. The reason why I am so emotional is because of how much I've given to this team and this program's given to me. I mean, it's been the best time of my life. I'm forever in debt to Gonzaga.
Certainly somebody we're going to miss covering, but we want to thank you for following along all the steps of the way here, not only in our Fast Break to Houston coverage, but all season long when it comes to Gonzaga basketball. And we will be there again next season for what should be an exciting and fun time covering the Bulldogs. Signing off one final time here in Las Vegas, Julian Strawther, and that's Alex Karaban for News Now Sports.